Well, this fall will be the 100th anniversary of the UIL High School football. Now, of course, it's going to look different than any season we have ever seen. There's been a lot of chatter in the last few weeks about the possibility of switching fall sports to the spring and spring sports to the fall. Let's rewind back to June 8th, where after a 9-week break, the UIL granted coaches permission to hold strength and conditioning camps.
We've been talking up this day for the last 2 weeks, emailing coaches and talking to our coaches, when are we coming back? What's it going to be like? What are we supposed to bring?
Camps looked very different than past summers. Guidelines included maintaining 6 feet of social distancing, temperature checks before entering facilities, and sanitizing all equipment in between uses. Now, many schools in Central Texas, like Harker Heights and Shoemaker, saw over 100 kids just for football, all of which were broken up into small groups and staggered throughout the day.
For these seniors, and there's a lot of really, really talented seniors, they're going to have to be taught a different way that is not as probably productive as far as getting themselves better in a short amount of time, but it is going to be very productive as far as staying safe and gradually getting themselves back into condition and strength-wise.
As COVID-19 cases started to turn up among student athletes in Central Texas, many high schools took it upon themselves to stop strength and conditioning programs. On July 1st, the UIL released a statement closing summer workouts, rehearsals, practices, and instructions from July 3rd through the 12th. 8 days ago, the UIL released revisions to the COVID-19 risk mitigation guidelines for summer strength and conditioning and marching band activities. As part of the UIL guideline, competitive drills involving one or more students on offense against one or more students on defense began on July 13th. Now, while conducting these drills, schools must require all students and staff not actively exercising to wear face coverings. However, athletes can remove their mask whenever they're exercising. Back to the question at hand, will we have high school football this fall? A report on Wednesday said the UIL will most likely come out with a statement next Monday regarding sports and updated guidelines. Now, other states have already made their plans for the upcoming season. Yesterday, the state of Pennsylvania announced that they were moving forward with the normal start of football on time on August 10th. The remaining fall sports will begin on Monday, August 17th. The state of Virginia also announced yesterday that they will not be playing high school football this fall. Virginia is the 10th state to push back the start of the 2020 high school football season. However, it joins New Mexico as the only state to move football to the spring. A decision on the 2020-21 sports calendar will be voted on July 27th. Now, they have 3 options. Leave all sports in their current season, but high-risk sports such as football, cheer, volleyball, and field hockey will not be played this season. Switch fall sports to the spring and the spring sports to the fall, or delay all sports and adopt the condensed interscholastic plan. 6 states have finalized their new start dates of the high school football regular season. West Virginia will start on September 3rd, Mississippi on September 4th, Arizona and South Carolina on September 11th, Washington kicks off on September 18th, while New Jersey will begin on October 2nd. Now, as I mentioned a while ago, New Mexico has moved their football season to the spring. 4 states have postponed the start of the regular season, but no date has been made official: Hawaii, Tennessee, and Vermont. Louisiana said on Tuesday that football practices and games will not begin until the Louisiana High School Athletics Association goes past Phase 3 and on to Phase 4 of its reopening, and that flipping fall and spring seasons has been discussed, but it's not the LHSAA's first option. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back after the break.